everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Northwest Texas here on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and just myself on the server here at the moment. And for those of you who watch the live stream, you already know what goal we made here on the map. That's right, we finally reached our 10,000 cow goal. That's right, 10,000 cows. And actually at the moment we're actually a little over that. You'll go look at the cows here. We currently have 10,678 cows. That is definitely a lot of cows. Productivity obviously isn't too good at the moment. I mean, trying to keep 10,000 cows fed, yeah, pretty much next to impossible. Even with the amount of people we had on the server there last night, trying to keep up with the... I think we started at, what, 9,000 some odd cows? And trying to keep up with that was quite difficult. You can see they do have some grass and water at the moment, and that's about it. The numbers, by the way, here are bugged out for some reason, for those of you wondering. So when it says 655,340, that is some sort of bugged out number. It is not actually that number. I don't know why. But same thing for the grass here. That's probably not the real number. And same thing for the milk. There's actually probably more milk in there than that. For some reason, the number stops going up at 655,340. Every now and then, it will show the real number. So, you know, if we start emptying the milk here, then, like, the real number will flash through. But, yeah, other than that, we're sitting at 10,000 cows. So, yes, definitely a big thanks to all those that helped with that. We finally reached that goal there, like I said, last night on the live stream, too, yet. So we actually got it on the live stream. And again, for those who watched the last live stream there on Northwest Texas here, you would have seen that at the end. I didn't think we would quite make it there at the live stream, but we actually did. Between you know, selling some pigs and all the other stuff we were working on, and obviously the reproduction rate, we actually finally made it. And most of the cows are probably purchased, by the way. I know the cows obviously reproduce, but I would warrant most of the cows were purchased. You know, the reproduction here of the cows is not the quickest, so my guess would be probably not much more than 1,000 of the cows are, you know, offspring type cows. That'd be my guess. Maybe 1 to 2,000 at the most would be my, like I said, my guess. But the cows obviously did help pay for themselves with the milk. That's definitely a big mud hole here. Big mud pulls right through, no problem though. And yeah, we're currently planting some soybeans here out on a field of 27. One of the probably larger fields on this map. And of course using the Big Bud 747 here with the Seedhawk seeder. And now that we are pretty much done with the Texas, I would say. Again, like I said, we reached our goal of 10,000 cows, so we're pretty much done with Northwest Texas here. We'll probably be moving on to a new map. We're mentioning probably doing county lines next. At least that's going to be the plan anyway. And we are probably going to be keeping the Big Bud DLC. At least that's the plan at the moment. Again, county lines is a large map, so it seems like a Big Bud would be a good fit for that, especially the equipment anyway. Some of the larger equipment like this seeder here, for example, is quite nice. And maybe we'll do an equipment run through this episode as well. Might do one more episode on Northwest Texas here. We'll have to see once. Plan is probably this weekend I'll be switching the server around again, like I said, to county lines, the next map here on the server. And again, with that, just a reminder, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer servers, anyone is welcome to do so as long as you play nicely and follow the rules. Download links for the mods needed to join the server can be found in the description of the video below. There are 2 download links for each server. First download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. Make sure if you use that link and use that download, you'll need to extract that zip file when it's done, because it puts all the mods into one zip file which you need to extract. And then the second download link there will take you to the server download page. You can download the mods individually from there. You know, if you're only missing a couple of mods, you can use that to be a little bit quicker. And then we also ask as well, if you are joining us on the Farming Simulator multiplayer servers, please join us on TeamSpeak as well. We do require that. Don't worry though, if you don't have a mic, that is not required to join TeamSpeak. You can still join TeamSpeak if you don't have a mic. Or even if you don't want to talk, that is perfectly fine as well. You're still welcome to join us on TeamSpeak. And both the Farming Simulator 17 multiplayer servers and TeamSpeak are free to join, by the way, for those who wondered. I know we get asked that every now and then as well. And also, what is TeamSpeak? You get asked that every now and then. TeamSpeak is simply a voice chat client. Again, if you're not familiar with TeamSpeak, maybe you're familiar with Skype. Somewhat similar program, just preferred for gaming. And no, we do not use Discord, we use TeamSpeak. Again, at this point, arguably, TeamSpeak's a little bit better yet. But it's pretty much whatever you are currently set up with. Obviously, we're set up with TeamSpeak here, so that is what we are still using. Anyway, we'll read some comments here in a moment. Sean was asking, what kind of truck are you using? The truck we were using there on Texas was the Peterbilt 379 flat top. That is a new truck here on the multiplayer server. We added that when we started using the road trains there. Apparently that truck does a little bit better job of pulling the road trains than, say, the in-game trucks or even the road train truck itself. Dallas was asking, I got a question. What is the best way of getting money? Poplars, silage, or silage bales? Well, silage bales is probably one of the better ones, just because as far as I know, the price on silage bales does not fluctuate. You know, so as you sell more bales, you know, the price doesn't go down. Unfortunately, you know, with poplars and silage, the more you sell, the lower the price goes. So, you know, especially with silage, the price can drop pretty hard. And then that won't be worthless, but you definitely won't be making as much money on it. You know, same thing for the poplars as well. Again, this all depends on the map you're playing on, hardness level, all that good stuff as well. Kale was saying you should get the Seasons mod for the next map. That was kind of the plan, at least for us single player. Not, again, I don't think we're planning on doing that multiplayer. We'd kind of discussed that before and thought that probably would not be a good idea. But at least single player, I'm thinking we'll probably do the Seasons mod for single player. Again, not sure what map that'll be yet. It'll probably be a little ways out, but hopefully a new map here at some point for single player, and we'll be using the Seasons mod, or at least giving it a try anyway. Gordon was saying thanks for the download link to the American Style modding website. Love the website. Best I've ever downloaded mods on. So again, yes, American Style modding website. Good website there if you're looking for American Style mods, as well as American Eagle modding. Both of those sites are particularly good. V-Man was asking, on Farming Simulator 18, how do you not have your fingers on the screen? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that, because I do have my fingers on the screen when driving. Like I've mentioned with Farming Simulator 18, I'm using the on-screen driving controls. And that was a rather long pause. Okay, and we're back. Not entirely sure what happened there, or some sort of game crash, or pretty much just everything stopped moving and nothing worked. So, ended up rejoining the server here. Seems to be good now. Yeah, like I said, not sure what happened there. That was kind of odd. Can't say I really ever had a crash like that before. Anyway, back to the comments here. Matt was asking, can a PlayStation 4 player come on the server? No. PlayStation 4 players, Xbox players cannot join a Farming Simulator dedicated server. Trent was asking, how many episodes are you going to be doing on Hobbs Farm? Like I mentioned before, probably until we finish selling, or at least try to finish selling the silage out of the large bunker. Edward was saying is it takes 10,000 cows 7 minutes to reproduce. Is it just me or are they lazy beef? Yeah, it sure seems that way. Especially, you know, when you get like 1,000 pigs that can reproduce in, you know, what, 5 minutes or something like that. I don't know right off the head what the number is, but it's pretty quick. In fact, I don't know. How many pigs do we have here? Oh, we're currently at only 286 pigs. 37-minute reproduction rate. That's probably because their cleanliness is 0. We do have everything else, though, interestingly enough. Yeah, we might have sold down the pigs just a little bit lower than we normally do to finish getting our 10,000 cow goal there. Cody was saying, if only I wasn't busy. I have a $930,000 in the bank on Texas there. Could have gotten you to the 10,000 cow goal before the end of the video. Well, we actually still reached it, so not a problem. But yes, we knew that. It's like, oh, bummer. We have somebody on here. We weren't sure who it was, but we knew somebody had a large sum of money. Michael's asking, how do you get the sheep price per pallet so high? And good video. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much for that. And the prices are part of the map, so I have nothing to do with that. It's whatever the mod author of the map sets the prices, or however he controls the prices. Bryce was saying, I'm playing on Mustang Ranch on the Xbox. Oh, you can actually get that map on the Xbox. Okay, did not know that. I said it took him 6 hours to harvest the big field with 2 combines. Wow. What a bit of time there. Christopher was saying that combine unloads quick. Yes, it does. And if you see the Caterpillar combine we have on the multiplayer server here, that unloads in even quicker, like instantly, which I find to be just a little bit too OP. Levi was saying if you click the toolbar with the check, that raises and lowers the loader arms. Okay, good to know in Farming Simulator 18. Alexander was saying on Hobbs Farm you need to buy field 13. I was thinking about that. We'll see once we might do that yet. Pretty much saving the money we have at the moment, though, to buy any equipment we might need to sell the silage. So, assuming we don't need any equipment for selling silage, which is probably not a good assumption, we'll be putting it towards that. Ethan was saying, nice video. When I got the Coon Cross cultivator, it was stuck in the ground. And yes, when that happens, Joshua replied here and says, yeah, all you have to do is fold it back out. Well, connect to it. It should let you connect even though it is in the ground. And then just unfold it, and it should pop out of the ground. Alternatively, you can reset it as well. That will usually fix it, depending on the reset point on the map. Zane was asking, what CPU are you running? I'm running a Core i7. Don't exactly remember the numbers. For those who want to know more, they're either on my About section on YouTube there. You go to my channel, click the About tab. It's under there. Or I do have a kit link in the description as well. Napster was saying, I agree, the fastest way of turning is doing it yourself instead of using a GPS. Unless, of course, you're busy, then it's the best thing ever. Very true. A B Sturgeon was replying as well here for Farming Simulator 18. To operate the front loader on the Massey Ferguson, you need to look at the toolbar on the bottom of the screen, have nothing attached to the tractor, and hit the icon that makes the equipment run, and that will work the loader. Okay, so good to know there again. Don't think we're at the point we actually need any loader work done on Farming Simulator 18, but good to know it when we do get that far. If we do any anyway. Not exactly, looking forward to maybe doing loader work in the mobile version of Farming Simulator. That somehow just does not sound like much fun to me. The Farmer Bob was asking, the 9620, it will not turn. You're right. If you download the 9620R, there's a problem with that mod, and it will not turn. The version of the 9620R I have was specially edited to fix that. And yes, like I said, unfortunately, I will not be sharing that because I don't have permission to do so. So, that is what is up with that. Samiko was saying we have 5 John Deere 9620Rs on our farm. That is quite a few John Deere tractors, large John Deere tractors. Hayden was asking, what's the biggest John Deere tractor? Yes, it is currently the 9620R. I don't know if they make an RT version of that or not. I believe they do make an RX version. And for those of you not familiar with the John Deere numbers there, the 9R tractor is a wheeled tractor, similar to Big Bud here. Whatever wheel combination you want on it. The 9RT series is John Deere's dual track tractors. So 2 tracks, 1 track on each side. And then John Deere's 9RX series is their quad track series. So, 4 tracks. 2 on each side. John Deere was asking, what is the best American map? Well, I don't know what the best map is, but a couple of good ones at the moment here. Northwest Texas seems like a good one, at least if you like in big maps anyway. And then Jeffrey answered the comment here as well and was saying Northwest Texas as well as Parker's Prairie. Parker's Prairie here is on server 1 on the RDAllen multiplayer servers. Definitely seems like a good map so far, so yeah, I'd probably recommend that one as well. Phantom was asking, where did you get Hobbs Farm from? And as Jeffrey pointed out there, replying, yes, I got it from the Facebook Hobbs Farm page. Mark was asking, can you please do a Farming Simulator 18 live stream? I actually kind of plan on doing that. Not sure when we'll do that, but I do plan on doing that at some point. Jake was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. Lorenzo was saying, I was in your live stream on the Texas map. Love your videos. Thank you very much for that. Marcia was saying for Texas, you need to add a cow wagon. I don't know if we actually even have any or not. And that was a question that somebody was asking as well. How did you purchase all those cows? We simply bought them and paid the fee. So we didn't bother transporting all those cows ourselves. Can you imagine trying to transport 10,000? Well, again, reproduction, so it was probably 8,000 or 9,000 cows. That would have definitely taken a long time. And for those who are wondering how much that cost, by the way, again, relatively easy to figure out. Cows are 5,000 a piece. Again, reproduction, don't know exactly, how many we actually purchased. But let's assume somewhere in the neighborhood of 8,000 to 9,000. we're probably still looking at a good, 40 to $45 million to purchase 10,000 cows. And like I mentioned in the live stream as well, all done legitimately. We didn't, cheat the cow number. We didn't cheat money so we could purchase cows. Pretty much a lot of hard work. And again, like I mentioned, thanks to all the folks that contributed to that. Darren was asking, can you play sometime? Well, if you want to play multiplayer with me, I typically just stick to playing on my multiplayer servers. I said, it takes too much time to, go play with somebody else's. And then, of course, that takes away time from this server as well, so... Matt was asking, how do you connect 2 or more plows together? I'm not sure what you mean by that question, because I don't think it's possible to connect 2 or more plows together that I know of. At least I can't say that I've ever really seen any mod or attacher. I know there is I think there's a double attacher, but I don't know that you could use that with plows. I suppose you could, maybe. Most of them are 3-point hitch. I don't think that would work either. Can't tell on that plow, but that plow might not be a 3-point hitch. This one certainly is, though. That's the large big bud plow. So yeah, not exactly sure how you would connect multiple plows together. Joseph was saying that is crazy. Shady Man was saying, I don't like the console version of the game because you have limited machines, but it is nice. That is true. That's kind of why I play on the PC as well. You have much greater, control of the mods, as well as much greater access to mods. Most of the mods are available for the PC. In fact, if they're available for the console, it's pretty much guaranteed they're available for the PC. It's just all mods like we have on Texas here that, well, as far as I know, most of them are not available on the console. We got the John Deere's, obviously. Big Bud here is obviously the DLC, so that should be available. But the map and trucks we have, again, unfortunately, are all probably not available. Anyway, folks, maybe we'll get to the end of the row here. We'll do a quick tab through the equipment. Like I said, I might do one more video on this map yet, so this might not be the last episode. But in case it is, we'll do a quick run through of the equipment here on the map. And I know somebody said sell all the cows just to see how much money you get. Again, really not a large point in doing that because we know how much money we'll get. It's relatively easy math. So, and again, for those who are wondering, do we take the money with us when we go to the next map? No, we at least on the RDAllen multiplayer servers so far have pretty much always started fresh. I suppose you could argue the exception here was Northwest Texas, but before we started Pleasant Valley, we had played on Northwest Texas here. We were doing quite well. And then when we went back to Texas, we updated to a new version of Texas here. And yeah, unfortunately, we could not just do a straight update. We had to start a new save game. So yes, for that, then we did add the money in. But pretty much just to get us to the point where we had left off before we started Pleasant Valley. Okay, and maybe we'll just hire a worker here as well. We have been using hired workers on the map, by the way, for those of you wondering. At least for some of the larger operations here. So anyway, we'll start by just tabbing through the vehicles and see where we end up here. Oh yes, potato. Or is this the sugar beet? I'm not sure which one this one. This is actually sugar beet. I think there's actually, yeah, the potato headers are probably behind it here. I'm assuming that's what those headers are anyway. I think these are the modded ones that can actually do potatoes and sugar beets. Something I think we kind of started out when we first started the map here. We did a little bit, and I guess we didn't do much after that. Probably because we have, well, we got 905,000 wheat in storage, 117,000 barley, no canola, interestingly enough. Not much sunflowers. Almost, well, actually over 1 million liters of soybeans. 755,000 of corn. Just under 1 million of potatoes. 2.4 million sugar beets. Just a little bit of manure there. That's 6.7 million. 4.8 million silage. For those who remember, we had, what, like 12 million, I think it was? So we've just burned through silage, grass, straw, all that stuff when it comes to the cows. Unbelievable how much it takes. Big Bud with duals. John Deere Combine, 680s. A purple Frazee, interesting. GMC dump trucks, we got several of these on the map here. As well as several 9560Rs, various configurations. Ford King Ranch again. The classic Xerion 5000 here. Another great tractor, by the way, if you're looking for a class tractor. A little Zetor. Not entirely sure where that tractor came from, but okay. The Frazee on the front looks a little big for it. Big Bud with triples, GMC dump truck. I'm guessing this is the in-game truck with the flatbed. Oh, this is the custom road train flatbed. Probably auto-loading, I'm assuming. GMC dump truck again with some grass in it. Caterpillar Combine. This is, like I mentioned, the OP Combine here. And the header that goes with it. It has, like, instant unload. I mean, you drive the trailer under it, and it's, boom, unloaded. Another 680. I don't know how many of these combines we got. We got, I think, 4, maybe. GMC dump truck again. Another 9560. Another Ford. Trone Big Mower. Big M Mower. Another GMC dump truck. Another GMC dump truck. Ford 350. Another Class. Actually, I didn't know we had more than one Class. We got 2 of these classic Xerion 5000s. John Deere 8400. Again, this is the 8R USA version. Another Ford King Ranch. Several Peterbilt flat tops and road trains. Liquid manure, water tanks. And lots of trailers. Another John Deere 8400. Another John Deere 8400. John Deere 8530 with a... Oh, 8520 actually with a blade. 8520 with a blade. And a front 3-point hitch. Interesting. Another John Deere 8400. John Deere 4955. That is slightly overloaded. That tank's a little heavy for it, apparently. John Deere 8800 series chopper. Oh, there's the 8530. This one does not have the blade attachment on the front, though. The Big Bud 747 we were just in. Yeah, Krone chopper. I think that's... Yeah, I think we're back to the beginning there. So, yes, back to the equipment. Or back to the beginning of the equipment there. Obviously, there's more equipment in the sheds here as well. Maybe we'll just take a quick run through. We got several plows. A bunch of these Bergman grain carts. This is the Big Bud manure spreader here. Good luck finding a tractor that'll pull it. Yes, you do need a... Is it 500 horsepower tractor to pull that? Yeah, 500 horsepower tractor to pull that manure spreader. Big Bud grain cart there. That's the Brent Avalanche. forage wagon, another grain cart, another snowblower. Bunch of those on the map. Another plow, another grain cart. John Deere DB90, two of them actually. I don't know if there's anything else over this part or not. Another big butt over there with another seed hawk. And that's where all the trailers and grain carts and water tankers, or liquid tankers anyway, I should say. More than just water in them. Okay, let's head down to the cow farm here a moment. We'll just take a quick stroll around there, and then we'll probably wrap up the episode here. So we currently have 6, actually no, 7 actually, because there's one over there as well, unless it got sold. We got 7 of these mixing stations. That definitely was a big help. Definitely probably couldn't have done this without mods, trying to make mixed rations with just the in-game equipment. Oh, I guess we did sell the one that was over there, unless it's just not visible. Quick walk over here. This is the cow shed here, by the way. For those of you not familiar with that. But if you've been watching Texas, you should be, because we've definitely done quite a bit of work over there. Oh yeah, I guess we sold this one. We had one sitting over here as well. I tried to automatically load into the cow shed. So we didn't have to transport the mixed rations, but we couldn't get that to work. I'm assuming it would work if you had an open trough, but because there's a barn over the trough where the unload spot is, we can't put the mixing station in there, unfortunately. Anyway, I don't really see a whole lot else over here, so I think that'll about do it. Oh, we sold some mixing stations as well, apparently. We had 3 more here, so we had 7 total at one time. I guess I've been doing a little bit of cleanup there. Anyway, folks, so that, I think we'll wrap up the video here. Like I said, might be one more episode on Texas yet, but if not, hope you folks enjoyed the series. Definitely had a good time here trying to reach that goal of 10,000 cows. Definitely a bit of a challenge. So that, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.